Thank you, Robin. Congrats on the win. Defensively, as a team, what worked today, and how was it to partner with Rodrigo one more time?
Yeah, I mean, Rodrigo is a good player, and I think from the whole team perspective, I think we did a way better game defensively this game. And as I said to the other guy before here, the first half we did a very well job, and we controlled the balls that we were playing up there. We kept the ball, and that's so important to keep the ball so it doesn't just come back in the second half. You're not allowed to breathe that much, and that's what you need, and then that's how you control the tempo.
Thank you.
Great feeling. Hopefully being able to continue raising those numbers in the future, and yeah, I'm very happy. We did a great work from the start with the strikers, a lot of running from them. That helps us in the defense, and I think in the second half was not the same as the first. They had the more ball, and obviously they got the 2-1 goal there, which was a cheap one, by the way. But otherwise, they tried to break through us, but I don't think they got too much out of it, and I think we controlled it quite well, but we should have done better with the ball. If I have the space, I like to take the space and travel a little bit with the ball and try to give it to someone up there, the winger, the striker, or the higher midfielders there, and then trying to combine. And on the goal, I just traveled with the ball. I gave it to Benji, and then I felt like, oh, I can go on this one, and then I flicked it a little bit towards the one side because I felt like they were pushing to one side a lot. So yeah, they had to go for it to try to get something out of it. And sometimes the games looks like that, and you have to control it. I think in the first half we did very, very, very well with the ball, and also the way how we control the ball up in the attack, resting with the ball. And in the second half, I didn't felt like we had that much of that as in the first half. So that I think we could have done a little bit better, because when we coming from pressure, we need to keep the ball to get the team higher, and then try to combine from there and try to keep the ball higher up.
I just knew that I had to be dangerous going forward, and I would be getting good opportunities 1v1. So I knew when I got the ball, I had to go at him and put the ball in the box, and that's exactly what I did. We knew that we had to be better at home. It wasn't good enough, just our standards and to our fans, and losing 3 games at home, it's not what we're about. So we had to prove ourselves, and I feel like in the first half everyone was, on point, they were on target, and we were just ruthless. I'm not really sure. We kept the same game plan. I guess whatever the other team came, they changed their tactics, and we didn't probably adjust to it as we wanted to. But I still feel like we were able to manage them. Unfortunate that they got a PK, which, in my opinion, I don't think it was a PK at all. But it is what it is. That's very important. I feel like what we are lacking a little is our end product in front of goal. We have a lot of new players. That's going to come. But we've been working really hard in training on finishing and making sure everyone's on the same page when it comes to being inside the box. And so I feel like today we were able to execute that better. Me personally, I just think that I just need to be more dangerous. I can't be I'm an attacker and midfielder or whatever. I'm an attacker. I need to be more productive. I need to give more for the team. I need to make things happen. That's what attackers are here to do. And so I just in the first half, I just found a bit of confidence, and I wanted to take the players on. And anytime I got the ball, I wanted to take the players on the final third. That's what I've grew up playing, was an attacker. So I just found that bit of confidence and was able to just take guys on freely. That PK, I don't think it was a PK. I mean, both of our guys were in front of him, and I guess he fell or someone touched him. I don't know. It just happened so fast. But I didn't see anything that was bad for it to be a PK. But I think the ref gave it to him. That's my opinion.
Gracias, profesor. Gran triunfo, merecido. Los primeros 15 minutos se vio a Charlotte presionando muy alto y de ahí bajaron la intensidad tremendamente y Orlando tomó la batuta de las intenciones de ataque. ¿Qué le pareció el medio campo de Orlando el día de hoy? Precisamente Urso, Araujo y Mauri.
Bueno, pues tienes razón, en los primeros 15 minutos ellos salieron a presionarnos y como tienen un módulo claro con el rombo que te facilita tener ese empuje en la mitad porque tienen muchos números, pero luchan ellos también contra el juego exterior que tenemos nosotros. Nos tardó ahí un par de 10 minuticos en que nos asentáramos y luego empezamos a usar nuestros laterales, empezamos a usar nuestros extremos, el juego por fuera, que era lo que los afectaba a ellos, y lo hicimos muy bien y fuimos contundentes. Y luego pues viene otra vez esa batalla, ¿no? De quién domina a quién. Pero tienes razón, el primer tiempo lo hicimos muy bien. And just to remark what we did in the first half again, about just using the game on the flanks with Ruan, with Benji, and that brought us good things. And they kept trying all the game, just trying to dominate the middle, and at the second half they did. It's incredible in my career I had as a coach. I had scenarios where we changed players and tried to accommodate them into a system. I have done it for many years. This year, that adaptation and that connection has been less fluent, has been dimensions. It's just taking time for us just to connect us all, and the boys are doing a good effort on pushing and doing. But I think we were used to the new players. They were used to us, to our model, the ways we do it. The good thing is that they're working hard towards that. For now, what you win in fiction is easier or better. I hope. I hope. But we know where we are. Last week after the game, in the locker room, and then during the week, we spoke about ourselves and said, well, we know who we are, and they didn't go down. And today we won, and we're not going to go there. We know who we are and where we are, and I think it's a good feeling. Early in the season, we see. Remark on the question about Ruan's game today was very good. Just system scoring, and it's good for him. That gets back to his best level. I would like more consistency, but it's hard to ask him to come back and forth the whole 90 minutes, because he had a lot of marks on his legs. When you stop on minute 60, 65, it's better. Charlotte. The analysis we did, the prior games that they had, the game we had the tendency to dominate on possession because the numbers of players that they have in the middle. With that rombo, it was difficult to control it, and that's why I think the first half was very good, because we just control that, but we take the ball out and then we create our sequences. We create a lot and then have two goals. We were concentrated on being in the spot that we needed without the ball and with the ball. Second half, not. Second half, they had more consistency utilizing those spots, and then we lost the ball. Well, definitely we lost the ball, and then they didn't create much, but they had possession, and territorially it was much better for them. I thought we could have done a better job, but we didn't. So we were very shy with the way we offended. We did not have offensively a good game at all. And New York outplayed us in the middle. We spoke during the week. Today was a bit better. Offensively, we need to get better. It's something that we recognize, and the boys know that. And if we want to become that team that needs to dominate, aspire to be the protagonist in the league. We have to get that better. Sometimes coaches we have this bad thing of just thinking that something is to get fixed and then never is never enough. But you remark something important. The boys are in a good situation. They're in a good position. They're getting good points. Just going to Columbus and win is not an easy job to do. Going to LA and win is not an easy job to do. Go to Portland and allow the PK at the 85 minutes is not easy. And the same with Chicago. So all those things just make us feel optimistic. What I'm pushing with our group is that at home, especially, they have the tools to be dominant. I think we have to aim for that. But you're very right. There's a lot of good things happening, and we're going to keep building on it. Boys should be feeling proud about bouncing back from a game that was heavy, and they had a good week, and today we just got back to a victory. So I agree with you.